Welcome to another episode of the Angels Positivity and Love Show. Incredible guests the world over with amazing insights, experiences, skills, and really big hearts. Most of them are giving service to others, and we're super fortunate to have them here. Coming to us from Orange County, California, Isabella Stoloff. She wears many hats, super intuitive, a healer. She's got a deck of cards she's going to be showing us, transformation guide, shaman, and much more. She knows what she's doing. She's super experienced, and I'm excited to have met her before the show and to get her going right now. Isabella, welcome to
Hi.
the APL show.
Thanks for having me, Michael. I was like, how did he find me? How did this happen? And I love it when people say shaman because I say shaman, but it's all relative. I've actually been moving away from that word because, but I can't. But it's like you can't, but I want to because I believe that we're all shamans, can be all shamans if we choose to be, and that the word is getting overused. And that I'd like to just be Isabella, a powerful being in the universe, which we all can be. So taking that word shaman out, although Shaman Isabella is the brand, but Shaman Isabella, shamanisabella.com, orangecountyhealingcenter.com. It's like, okay, it's time to move on. After almost 20 years, 2009, I opened up my home as the orangecountyhealingcenter.com. And you can't really move away from that because that's your base and your beginning. But I'm going back to my roots, which was theater and public speaking and writing. So it's interesting. You caught me in a transitional phase. Very, very much so.
Well, I'm going to hit you up like a game show with the $1 trillion question at the front end. What's going on for mankind right now? What have you noticed with all your experience? Is there sort of a frequency pickup on the planet? I know there's a lot of complexity out there. There's always been a lot of complexity, but do you feel like it's kind of like the laundry getting done and we're actually going to get clean clothes out of it all and even folded
Yes,
maybe?
yes. I believe we had to shut down. Like humanity needed a shutdown. It's like a restart, like a reboot, like shut down your computer and start it again to see if it's working better because humanity was not working well. In 2012, I did a big retreat in Joshua Tree with my best friend Deborah Shea, and she and I were like opening up portals of goddess energy. And I noticed after 2012, all the people that woke up. It was like bam, 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 bam. Everybody's a shaman. Everybody's a healer. It's fantastic. I was like I felt like I'm in Fullerton, Orange County, and I felt like I was in the desert, right? I was just like this light beaming out of the top of my house, 49 years old. Anybody out there? Anybody out? And now they're all out there. So then 2020 hit, and I thought, well, that's it. I'm good. I'm going to shut down now and get married and have a life that's not all about healing others. And uh, and now I'm back with a book, and my cards have been around for 10 years, but with a new message of it's never too late to change your story. It's
Hmm.
never too late to change. And so all the people that are out there right now going, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's like, no, you just have more information at your fingertips than we did in the 1800s. Okay. It took a lot longer to get death and destruction the way you get it now. You get death and destruction so quickly.
Hmm.
You just turn on your TikTok and there it is. But it's always been there. It's death and destruction. It's always been there. It's the way the planet rolls. It's the way humanity rolls. But are there more people awake now that aren't getting stoned or hung or have their head chopped off? Yes. So look on the bright side.
Let's look on the bright side. I've got a quote from Mary, Big Mary from maybe like 10, 12, 13, 14 years ago. She said something like, love is a constant or love is everywhere. Open your eyes to find love. So let's flip that pancake you were just talking about of death, destruction hanging on one side. Let's flip the pancake and have you talk about how is love really a constant? Is love the fabric of the universe?
I believe gratitude is the fabric of the universe. I believe gratitude is a higher vibrational word than love. I think love has a lot of um, different things around it. But gratitude is gratitude, and gratitude stays gratitude. And if you become grateful in your life, you'll have more love.
Mm.
You'll be able to experience more love if you have more gratitude. But if you're constantly ungrateful, talking about death and destruction, then you're not going to have it. So what I always, I mean, I'm very big on the angels and the guides and numbers, right? So every time it's 1111 or 1010 or 333 or 444, whatever, I say thank you, angels. So there's a little tip. Every time you see it, don't wonder why or wonder what or mind about it. Just say thank you because they're there and they'd like to be thanked, but they're not going to come unless you ask for it. So everybody's like, why aren't, I don't understand. Why aren't they show up? Why aren't they there for me? You haven't asked. Just ask and they will. Just ask and always say thank you because, gratitude to me is the best place to be.
Beautiful. Can you take us through one of those times, and there's probably been thousands, where there was dream time, a lucid dream, meditation, walking down the street, the stranger with the sparkly eyes, you had a flat, and a stranger came up with sparkly eyes and helped you like that, change the tire, but you turned around and they were gone. Can you tell us an encounter with the universe where it was a loving figure? It doesn't have to be an angel, but somebody stepped in either with the right words, the right action. What happened and
I
when?
mean, you said dreams, like you said dreams also, right?
Yeah.
So that's easier for me because there was one very profound dream before I moved to Idaho and got my master's degree in theater. And I was just coming out of the dark place I lived for 20 years. And so in 1991, and I had my baby, and now we fast forward to what was it, 2002. And I had this dream of this hillside with all these women and a tree, and the women's body, it might sound weird. I've never told this dream before. It's so funny. But they were alive, but there was like red hair or an arm or a leg or a body part from this sloping hill of golden grass, wheat. And when we pulled into Idaho, because I went to got my degree at the University of Idaho, and I took my 10-year-old at the time and traveled across the state, whatever, to go there. And that dream to me has always stuck out as like that was a prophetic dream. There were wheat fields of golden wheat when we pulled up in August in 2002. And I was a gang intervention specialist, and I was working my often I was, and that when I went, Kelly Quinnett, who just recently in John Travolta's new film Propeller One Way Night Coach. It's narrated by John Travolta. It's a fantastic little hour to spend quietly listening to this narration of him as an 8-year-old getting into aviation. And so Kelly said to me, well, what are you doing with your life? And I said, I'm a gang intervention specialist. I'm making more money than I ever had in my life, $30,000 a year. And she said, well, that's nice, but what are you going to do for you? And I said, I don't know, come to school here, get my master's degree, which is something that I'd always wanted. And she said, well, let's see, come back in May and audition. And I did, and I got in and I moved, and it was a big moment in my life. And then I created a one-woman show called Ab Reaction, a collection of women's stories, and I performed that in town. I interviewed women and asked them what was the event that changed their life. And this was before the healing took over. And the healing took over because my mom had dementia and was in a home for a year and a half, and she started coming to me. So there's another one of those things you ask for, a sparkly-eyed angel comes in. My mom showed up in my room and said, get me out of here. And I said, well, how can I get you out of there? I can't get myself out of here. I can't move back home. I'm in a relationship with the man I'm married to now. It's not working out. My daughter wants to move back to California. I'm stuck. You're stuck. And I had a shamanic healing over the phone. And within a month and a half, my mom transitioned. I had 2 knee surgeries, a liver biopsy that almost killed me, dark night of the soul, a dead husband that had been stuck to me since he died in 1986. The shaman got that dead husband off me. So I started studying with the Four Winds and Alberto Violdo and Marcela Lobos, who's now married to Alberto. I started studying shamanism because I liked the idea of collecting these rocks and having a spiritual
Mm.
mesa, this thing, but not to become a shaman. I didn't take those classes in 2007. My first healing was in 2006. I didn't take them to be, I did not want to be a healer.
Hmm.
It took 3 years of studying and them all saying, but you are, and you're supposed to be doing this, and this is your life, and me saying no. And it wasn't until I was in the Amazon jungle and had a ayahuasca experience that said, absolutely go. And I came home and I turned my home into the Orange County Healing Center. And so from there, I haven't stopped, you know. But I wrote this book that's about to be published, Wild, 16 years ago. So if people are watching and thinking, oh, but I haven't done it yet. Oh, but I did it, but I put it on. Go get it. Go pull it out. Ask the angels for help. Go move it forward because it's there waiting for you. We all have this magic. We all have it. We just forgot or don't know or are stuck.
Can you mention your deck as well? And you had
Oh,
it right there.
so the Good Vibes Positive Affirmation deck came out in about 2016. We were in Hawaii when we got the first shipment, and everything was good vibes. There were good vibes pillows, there were good vibes TV show, there was good vibes in Target, there were sweatshirts that said good vibes. So I channeled this little booklet. I made this beautiful deck. My daughter made all the cards, and I wanted to pull a card for the audience. If you go to shamanisabella.com, scroll to the bottom, you don't have to sign up for the newsletter. Scroll to the bottom, it says get your free reading now. You can shuffle the deck like a game on the computer. It's so fun. I love it. And breathe in the beauty of who you are. Breathe out judgments. I don't have my glasses, so I don't think I'll be able to read it, but basically it is exactly what it says. And there's a little affirmation, but breathe in the beauty of who you are. So take a breath, breathe it out. How often do we think of our breath as beautiful? We don't really, but it is. It's keeping you alive. Be grateful for your breath. When I first was told to be grateful, I had nothing to be grateful for. Nothing. And the person said to me, can you see? Can you walk? Can you talk? Can you hear? Yeah, start there. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling like you have nothing to be grateful for, you can always find something.
With your permission, I'll light some sage at this end. We'll see what you get on air. And this isn't a big deal. We might have done it before the show, but maybe we can get something extra special, an incense from Latin America, ancient Egypt, India. Who knows where you're going to get an extra smell, but it might even be happening before I click this lighter on. And let us know if you're getting
Palo
anything.
Santo, which of course
There we
is
go.
the one I use.
And now I'm getting the smoke, and now I'm using the red-tailed hawk feather to blow. But see if you get extra. If your eyes are closed, catch light on your eyelids, maybe a pattern. And if you want to hear a particular sound, it might be the call of birds, a jaguar, galactic, ohm, could be anything at this point, bells, the metal things
The
on the
ringing,
temples.
the
There we go.
ringing like a sound bowl.
Okay. And I'm going to snub this out in just a second.
And all of you out there in radio land, TV land, you can do the same thing. What he just did, you can rewatch it and do it for yourself and see what you get. Oh, it reminds me, I spoke with God once and I said, you know, I whatever, I don't want to go into the whole story, but here's the end of it. You are but one vibrational note in the universe. What frequency do you wish to vibrate at?
Hmm.
Your choice. You can vibrate at whatever frequency you want. So think about the words that are coming out of your mouth. That's one of the cards. Your words or spells, your thoughts or things. But think about the words that are coming out of your mouth. Think about what you're thinking. And if it's negative or making you feel bad, shift it
Hmm.
to something light, positive, and happy, and watch your world change. You are but one vibrational note in the universe. What frequency do you want to vibrate at? I want to vibrate at love, peace, joy, abundance, patience, trust, understanding. People ask me, how do I love myself? You always talk about loving yourself. Love is the biggest thing. How do I love myself? Listen to what you're saying. Listen to how you speak about yourself. Listen to what you say when you look in the mirror. What do you say? How do you talk to yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Are you mean? Then ask yourself, whose voice is that? Is it my mom's? Is it my dad's? Is that the kids on the school playground? Is it a sibling? Then shift it. Hold yourself, tell yourself, I'm going to be the best mama daddy you ever had. I'm going to be your own best friend. I'm going to talk you off the ledge. I'm the one who's going to be your biggest champion. Because when you go to bed at night, you're the only one putting your head on the pillow. And when you wake up in the morning, you're the only one putting your feet on the floor. So, what you tell yourself before you go to bed and what you say first thing in the morning is what your life is going to be like. So, you can change your story at any time. I've done it. I know it to be true.
I'll put up a few photos of angels, but we might get to Jaguar Mama or Jaguar Spirit out of the Amazon. She's fun. Let's put up Joy and see. You can either get something personal and get a hug and just say, got it, or you can listen on behalf of everybody out there and just what message does Joy have for all of us, or you could do both, whatever way it's going. You're very quick.
Got the hug.
Okay. And what is she saying that we can publicly say?
She really wants everybody to trust themselves more. Trust in their abilities to manifest, trust in their abilities to create, trust in themselves more, hold themselves accountable. Oh, interesting. Hold themselves accountable. Be the person. Stop talking about the person that you don't like or the way they're acting. Stop talking about them. Start talking about the people that are lovely and good and kind. Stop watching the news. Stop talking about what's on the news and what's going on in the world. Start talking about what you want out of life, what you want for your life, how beautiful everything is. Fill your children's ears with laughter, music. Fairies love music. Play music, dance around your house. When you come home from that hard day at work, leave it at the door. Make it like a suitcase, leave it at the door. Come in with a fresh set of eyes. Driving to soccer, driving to practice, going to the next thing, going to the next thing. Make it fun, make it easy, make your life easy. You make your life too hard. Joy is saying you make your lives too difficult. It doesn't have to be that way. Money's not real, it's an energy. You can love it. It's not the root of all evil. Money loves to be loved. It really does. You just love it. Make all the dollar bills face up, blow on it. That's my thing. I blow on money and I blow on credit cards. I blow on checks. Whatever goes out comes right back. Whatever goes out comes right back. Energy, especially, whatever goes out comes right back. What else have you got, Joy? Just trust. She's really into this trust thing, really into trusting who you are on the planet. You're wondering where your life's purpose is going to come from. You're listening to this show, hoping to get an idea, hoping to see an angel, hoping to hear from your angels and guides. Clean out your ears like this. This is me. Clean out your ears like this. Be open to receive. Say, I am open to receive. I am open to receive. I am grateful. Gratitude is first. I am grateful. I am open to love. I am open to receive. People want to know where their partners are. You have to do the work. Sometimes there are blocks that are generational that aren't your fault. You've got to find the right person to work with. I'm not the right person for everybody, but I am the right person for some. The people that are meant to work with me find me. The people that are meant to work with Michael find Michael. So just trust, believe, but stay grateful, open, honest, and stop talking about the negative. Stop talking negatively. Think about and listen to how you speak about yourself. It's the biggest message.
Beautiful.
Go
Very,
with it.
very hitting the ground and running without hitting the ground. Okay. I've got Jaguar Mama, but I have three different photos. So it's her frontal crossing a river or a creek and then in repose. So you're going to get three shots at Jaguar Mama. When your eyes are closed with her, I'll show the photos. They're beautiful. If you could feel it even more and be transported back to the Amazon, she'll share rainbow light with you at some point. Please, if you allow for that, get zinged in a good way. And you can feel her fur. It'll be wiry a little bit and short, but what the heck? It's still nice to feel. So if you want to put a hand off camera, you can feel her fur and her purring. But what is her message for all of us while you're doing it?
Our message is strength. Her message is to feel the strength that you have within. Believe. It's similar to joy, like the trust, but it's believe. Believe in yourself, believe in your strength, believe in your abilities. Like
Okay.
just really believe.
Then I have a beautiful one of her with water. And so this should jack us all up a little bit, but there's better English there. Okay, here she is crossing water.
Smooth. I get smooth. Like your life doesn't, like I said earlier, your life doesn't have to be so difficult, smooth. Like think of your life as smooth and water. I have a water ceremony I can give you right now that if you're feeling troubled, if you're near a creek, if you're near a river, if you're near the ocean, get a stick or a rose or anything, blow in the heaviness and throw it in the river, throw it in the ocean, throw it in the water. If you're not near a body of water, you can get a bowl, a glass bowl. You could even just get like a glass of water, put flowers in it. If you have a glass bowl, put flowers in it. You could put crystals at the bottom. You could put oil, essential oil in the water, have like that, and think of this jaguar energy. For the people that feel they need protection, I always say if you feel there's someone stalking you, or you feel there's somebody who's going to be listening to this that feels there's someone stalking them, you put the power on it when you put the negative thought on it. So I want you to use this picture. I want you to see this surrounding you. And if you feel you need protection, you put a ring of fire around yourself, a ring of fire around your house. You put a ring of jaguars around that. So you have the jaguar protection, you have the protection of fire. Nobody can hurt you. You just believe someone can hurt you and you allow that thought in, and that's how they get in.
Okay, here's putting it all together. Jaguar in repose.
No,
And
take it
what's
easy. Take it easy. I got take it easy, man.
And if we can
Relax.
impose on you, can you close your eyes, be back in the Amazonian jungle, like a nice clearing, but still surrounded by trees? You might be on a stump, a bench, it's okay. Have Jaguar appear either in the distance or as a ball of light first, and she'll materialize. But if and when she opens her mouth, you'll get rainbow light. She'll share her highest, most fun, intimate, I don't have the right word, divine feminine, whatever it is, jungle feminine, with you, and you'll get bathed in extra. I can do extra, more, awesome, and fun. Those are my words. So get a lot of extra, more, awesome, and fun.
Well,
And then,
she wants to share that with the entire audience. She's
yeah.
like, this isn't just for you, this is for everybody in the audience. So, everybody in the audience, close your eyes, open your hands, be open to the rainbow light, love. And I actually have a rainbow jaguar, which is joining her because we love to be partners in crime, in love, and light. Feel the light coming from your heart. Be open to receive. Open to receive is this one's message. Many of us are blocked. We don't think we're worthy. We don't think we are deserving. You are. You are. That's an old voice. That's an old narrative. It's never too late to change your story. Change it now. Let the jaguar help you. There you go. You can get on the back of the jaguar. The jaguar can become a flying jaguar. There you go.
I
I
love
use jaguars
this.
a lot.
I love it. Okay. So we're going to start to wrap it up, but we're going to do one final spin the twister wheel. I know what I'll do. I'll show a little bit of light first and go bigger with this, but we're going to go to energy coming in from all over and something's going to come of it. I don't know. We're getting in the kitchen. We got the ingredients. We got a master chef with us on the show, but I'll show a little bit of light and then I'll go bigger, wider once you give me any colors you see. But we'll let Jaguar come in, Joy, and a few others to influence this and make it into a big meal, 13 courses.
Syrian, she
Oh,
wants to be seen. Can you
oh, and
show your
I'll
audience?
let's
Can you
show
find her
that
or no?
photo. Yeah.
She just showed up. So she was like, please do not forget me. Audience, welcome to what's her name?
A woman from Sirius who's tight with earth forest energy, loves humanity, loves the earth, loves tree consciousness. And she's
Yeah.
got little pinpoints of white light that are like Christ consciousness or just universal love floating around her. She'll
So
share those with you.
she'd like everyone to feel those right now.
Yeah. She'll
There
share
she
them
is.
with you, like put one on your forehead, each shoulder if you've got a sore arm, ditto.
Good job. Yeah.
And she'll give you her name, and it'll be direct, whatever you'll allow for. And we'll let her be the master of ceremony along with Jaguar Spirit or Jaguar Mama. But I'll show a little bit of light when you're ready. I'll wait.
Yeah, well, all of this is tying into Mother Earth speaking. And Mother Earth wants everyone to know she's fine. As George Carlin used to say, Mother Earth is fine. It's you humans that need to worry. She'll shake you off like a bad tick,
Yeah.
out of the words of the master George Carlin. So, all this forest, jaguar, Amazon, light,
Mm.
rainbow energy is to remind people to take better care of the planet.
And we'll have dolphins come in for seeing the energy, plus one dad joke's going to come in here. So
Well,
have
now
dolphins
you've
come in.
got the dolphin sound.
Okay.
You got to do that.
So what's the only flower found on the human face? Tulips and iris as well. Okay, I'll show a little bit of
Oh
light.
my goodness. Okay, let's do the light.
Okay, and we'll see a little bit. I'll go really big and wide in a second. What do you see initially?
Maroon.
Okay, and I'm going to go wider and let everybody do art here, collective art.
And everybody, you're going to see a different color than me. So when he did that, it's shifting. Now it's blue. It
People have
was like,
gotten phoenixes, Merkabas. We just had a hummingbird made of blue light from somebody in France. What are you getting now?
oh, well, my fairy's back. She's the blue
Aw.
fairy's always there, but she's got something else. What have you got? Maybe it's a dolphin.
And if you want to cup your hands like you're scooping water out of the lake in your lap, it can be the lower half of a grapefruit. Let all this light go into your hands from Texas to California. When you've got it, will you look down and I can sit down at that point, but go ahead and enjoy it in your hands. And then when you're ready, you can either bring it into your heart or have it turn into words or all the above.
We're going to do this with it.
Oh, yep, perfect. You're my first person ever to do it that way. I love it. That's totally creative and new. That's the name of the show unofficially. Okay. Uh,
Creative and new.
so, Isabella,
Yes,
tell
love.
us, let's wrap this all up in terms of, because I know I took up a little too much time at the front end of the show.
No, you're fine. I think we did a lot in the time that we had together.
We did. But give us, tell us about this 13 course dish. Talk to us about faith, hope, grace, optimism, or creativity, or inspiration, or like take me with a grain of salt, but enthusiasm. How is it important to keep the chin up and take one step at a time?
Well, I mean, we know it's important, but people don't know how. So you go outside early in the morning, you put your face in the sun, you welcome the day.
Mm.
At night, you say goodnight to the moon. You look at the stars if you can, or the satellites if that's what you're looking at. But most of all, you just like don't forget to smell the roses. This is still, don't forget to listen to the birds. Don't be so fast in your life, on your telephone, on your TikTok, doing your thing that you forget about this planet and leave her hanging because she's counting on you, even though she doesn't need you to heal her. She just needs you to love yourself, be happy in your life. Go outside barefoot, put your feet in the grass. Go to the ocean, put your feet in the sand. Go to the desert, stare at the stars. Get back in touch with nature. Feed your body non-GMO, healthy foods. Be present with your people. Teach your children how to be present. Don't put a phone in their face right away. It's messing up their brains. It's messing up their brain chemistry. So cancel, cancel, cancel. I love to say that. If I say something that I don't like, I say cancel, cancel. You do whatever you want with your kids, they're your kids. But I'm just saying, get outside, be in nature. This show, I think, was based in Mother Nature because we had the Syrian woman come through. Trixie is kind of fun. I like Trixie for her. Could be a bit of a trickster. But that, with the Jaguar and with this forest and Amazon and beautiful energy, like bring your kids outside. Let's go back to what it was like when we were younger, only you're paying more attention to your children now.
If it's a game show, I just had bells and alarms go off. I've got one quick lightning round for you. I've got an angel named Isabel, Isabel, who's intercom. I'm going to borrow a 1950s actress's photo because this photo will start to move for you. More eye, more smiling. And she's like a solar flare of obviously intercom's maybe not as exciting as like joy and grace and faith and hope and all the rest, but you're going to feel a lot with her. And allow a photograph to grow on you, but you should like her. She's like a pond that's a mirror in the morning, no wind, like you talked about first thing in the morning, or the ocean. Even Santa Barbara, once every 100 days, you can catch it with no waves, no wind. It's glass. It's a moment. Here's Isabel. If you could let her come in full on, let us know when you've got the photo moving. If you want to close your eyes, she'll show up the way she wants you to see her.
No, I like looking at her go.
Okay.
Yep.
And get a little extra smiling and just hear something very personal, private. Get a big compliment, a big thank you for being on the show, and just say, got it. You don't have to share it unless it's some sort of message for us all, too.
You're all beautiful beings. And so it is.
Well, Isabella Stoloff, I'll be asking if you can come back on the show. We'll know in 2027 if we're seeing you again. I hope you will. And you've been a fantastic guest.
It was fun, Michael. I had no idea what to expect. I had no idea. It was months ago you booked me. You booked me months ago.
And we're
And
already
I was like,
booked
I
to
wonder if that
January.
Michael Ford guy is going to call Isabella
Aw.
back. Oh, yeah, he did. Anyways, lovely being on your show. Very, very fun, very entertaining. I'm sure your listeners absolutely love you.
Yes. They should be appreciating an amazing show like this. We're an intimate show, but we're growing daily.
We're in an intimate show growing daily. I will definitely share you. If you'd like to find me, you can go to shamanisabella.com.
And
Shaman
your
Isabella on
details will be below
Facebook.
this video with
Shaman
lots of
Isabella
stuff.
on TikTok. Shaman Isabella on Instagram. Orange County Healing Center on Instagram. Lots of fun things. But don't forget that you can pull your own card. You don't have to buy the deck. Go to the bottom of the page and shuffle.
Or you can buy the deck. Okay,
Or
Isabella,
you can
thank
buy
you
the
very
deck. They're
much.
$33. They're not expensive.
Thank you very
I
much. Much
love
love.
you. Thank you for having me. Peace.